Chapter 2. The Board Audit. Diagnosing your reality. Imagine you've built a powerful engine for a race car. You poured your heart and soul into it. The mission is clear: to win the race. You brought in what you thought were the best parts: spark plugs, pistons, strong engine block. On paper, it should be a powerhouse, but when you turn the key, the engine sputters. It misfires. It has moments of power, but it's unreliable, and it's certainly not winning any races. You know it has the potential to perform, but right now, it's just burning fuel and making a lot of noise. What's the first thing an amateur mechanic does? They start randomly replacing the parts they think are broken. They get frustrated, blame the spark plugs, and go out to buy new ones, hoping for a different result. But what does a master mechanic do? They never start by replacing parts. Their first action is always the same. They hook the engine up to a diagnostic tool. They get a clear, data-driven, brutally honest reading of the entire system. They want to know which cylinders are firing, where the blockages are, and where the real power is being lost. They diagnose before they prescribe. As a non-profit founder, you are the chief mechanic of your organization. Your board is your engine, and the single greatest mistake you can make is trying to build a new future by randomly replacing parts on top of a sputtering, misfiring system. In the last chapter, you committed to a new mindset. Now, you must take the first action that stems from that mindset. You must hook your organization up to the diagnostic tool. This is the starting point. This is where you trade wishful thinking for undeniable facts. The board audit is not just a form. It is a three-part diagnostic process designed to give you a complete picture of your organization's leadership structure. It consists of your audit as the founder, your audit of the board as a whole, your board members' self-evaluation. Let's break down how to approach each one. Part 1. The founder's audit. The mirror test. Before you can accurately diagnose your board, you must first diagnose your own leadership. This is the most difficult and most important step, requiring radical honesty. The principle here is leadership accountability. A board's culture is almost always a mirror reflecting the leadership style of its founder. Your board's current behavior is an effect. Your approach is the cause. Why this is critical? If you don't understand how your own actions, even with the best intentions, are contributing to the problem, you will be doomed to repeat the same mistakes with any new members you bring on. This is your chance to look in the mirror and become the leader your board will be inspired to follow. How to approach this? Ask yourself these brutally honest questions. 1. Partners or staff? Have I been treating my board as high-level strategic partners or as volunteers who should help me with my to-do list? 2. Collaboration or dictation? Do I facilitate a process where we create plans with them, or do I create the plans myself and just ask for their approval? 3. Leading by example. Am I showing up with the same level of initiative, preparation, and commitment that I expect from them? 4. Vulnerability and transparency. Am I open with my board about the real challenges we're facing? Or do I put on a brave face and hide the problems? Do I create a space where they feel safe enough to be transparent too? 5. Respected leader. Do my actions inspire confidence? Does my board see me as a strategic leader who can guide them forward, or just as a passionate visionary? The answers will reveal everything. This self-awareness is the true starting point for transformation. Part 2. The full board audit. The blueprint phase. Once you have clarity On your own leadership approach, you can now assess your board as a whole with objectivity. The principle here is strategic design. This is where you stop thinking about the people and start thinking about the structure. You become the architect, creating a blueprint for the ideal board that will achieve your mission. Why this is critical? This process moves you from vague feelings of, "my board is weak," to objective, data-driven facts like, "we have a 1 out of 5 rating in fundraising and no legal expertise on our board." This data is the foundation of your recruitment plan, ensuring you recruit with precision, not just passion. How to approach this? Using a structured audit form, you will first design your ideal board on paper. Get brutally honest about what you need to succeed. You will define 1. The skills. What specific expertise, legal, finance, marketing, fundraising, is non-negotiable for achieving your strategic goals? 2. The values. What are the core values every member must embody, e.g., integrity, compassion, bias for action? 3. The personalities. What types of thinkers are you missing? Do you need a challenger who asks tough questions, connector with a deep network, details person to ensure follow-through? 4. The collective skills and expertise currently on your board versus the skills needed to achieve your strategic goals. Only after you have this clear blueprint of your ideal board do you assess your current members against it. This allows you to see the true gaps between the board you have and the board you need. Part 3. The board member self-evaluation, giving them a voice. This is the most powerful step in the process because it directly engages your board as partners. You will invite each of your current board members to complete a confidential self-evaluation. The principle here is shared ownership and respectful dialogue. You are shifting from a top-down assessment to a collaborative one, your first major act as a true facilitator. Why this is critical? You cannot fix a problem you don't fully understand. This step provides a safe and structured way to get honest feedback, diagnose the root causes of disengagement directly from the source, and create a clear path forward for every single member. How to approach this conversation? You are not sending this form as an accusation. You are framing it as a vital part of a positive, forward-looking, strategic process. You are inviting them to be partners in building a better future for the organization they care about. This self-evaluation achieves 3 non-negotiable goals. It provides a graceful exit. It gives well-meaning board members who are burnt out or no longer a good fit a respectful, dignified way to signal their intention to step down. This is a gift, as it avoids confrontation. 2. It inspires recommitment. It allows the members who are ready to do more to raise their hands and recommit to the mission with renewed energy and clarity. 3. It uncovers hidden insights. You will discover why members are disengaged. Perhaps their skills are being underutilized, or they lack clarity on how to help. This information is gold. Immediate action steps. 1. Commit to the process. Make the decision that you will not recruit another board member until you have completed this 3-part audit. This commitment alone will change the trajectory of your organization. 2. Complete your founder's audit. Before you even think about sending anything to your board, take 30 minutes to complete the mirror test. Get clear on your own leadership first. 3. Prepare to communicate. In the next section, we will work on the exact email you will send to your board to kick off this process with confidence and clarity. The board audit is your first major step as a facilitator. It is the action that stops the cycle of frustration and begins the process of building the powerhouse board your mission truly deserves.